For this one, we're looking at this guy that's in second right now coming into the wall. He's got a nice fly stroke. He does a nice job of getting his head down as after he's finishing the breath. As I said, in the 200 butterfly, you're basically all going to get into that really extreme stance where you're essentially snow plowing against the water, but the goal is to try to prolong the time that it takes for you to get there and then how steep you are when you are there. So one thing for him is that his body alignment, it's going to be really hard to basically get back into flat horizontal body alignment if you breathe every stroke at the end of a 200 fly. So I would promote for him to maybe continue this like every other stroke that happens every few times for him on this video versus trying to breathe every single stroke. The breath ends up getting too long. His second kick gets a little bit smaller, and then the stroke itself just gets a lot harder to do. A lot of people do this where they are trying to breathe every stroke, and Michael did that, and I feel like it's kind of like, well, Michael Jordan was the Michael Jordan, and we have the Michael Phelps. But Michael Phelps, one of the main reasons that set him apart from some of the rest of the swimmers is he was able to maintain his body alignment. So he came up every stroke and took a breath, but then he also got down after every single stroke. You don't see Michael getting into an extreme angle where his body is raised up so high above the surface of the water. He stays really flat and really low, which is a specific type of butterfly technique that is taught, and it's due to like a different style of breath, which this type of butterfly and the most commonly taught butterfly technique involves more undulation than what we see necessarily in Michael's stroke, because Michael's got some really flexible feet and also some really flexible shoulders that a swimmer normally comes up and down more than if you breathe every stroke in an more up and down stroke, the more resistance you're going to have and the harder that stroke's going to be.